It doesn't matter what this man does. We are still trying to discredit the greatness of LeBron James. And listen, I'm not even a LeBron defender, but the things y'all are saying on these podcasts and on these shows is getting completely out of control. Shaq said this on his podcast.
Including myself, I feared Mike. I've heard players in your generation say they feared Kobe. I've never really heard any players say they fear LeBron.
And you know, I got killed for that.
Why is that? You're not gonna get killed here. I'm
just saying. When I first said that, people killed me for that.
No, I'm with you.
I didn't think players really feared LeBron like they did Jordan.
I never heard anybody say it.
Now, first of all, we're gonna attack what Shaq said because Shaq just lied. Shaq just lied. Like, there's definitely been plenty of players that have said they feared LeBron, like they were not trying to mess with LeBron. And then second of all, Mario Chalmers, bro, this man was your teammate. I don't know if y'all saw Miami Heat LeBron. That man was scary. That was literally like the scariest sight, all right? Nobody wanted to see Miami Braun. Let's go back to the evidence because Shaq just lied. Here we go. This is the first piece of evidence. This is from Paul Pierce. Players today are scared of LeBron. If they see LeBron standing in front of them, fear shakes in them. I know this. My era is out of the league. We weren't afraid of LeBron, but these guys today, he strikes fear in those guys. So that's the first player. Now let's talk about the next one because he said something absolutely crazy. This is Kendrick Perkins.
And this was the only time that I actually prayed that something happened to him at practice. I said, you know what? Like, no.
What a thing to confess.
I know, but I'm being real. Like, I was like, let us get breaking news that LeBron has, tore his ACL or something.
Kendrick Perkins, that is a crazy thing to say. I'm not going to lie. But you tell me a list of players that were praying for Jordan to get injured. You give me a list of players that were praying for Kobe to get injured. I don't know, man. That sounds like fear to me. Y'all let me know. But since we're on JJ's podcast, let's listen to how he feels about LeBron and how he thinks other people feel about him.
If you get into a playoff series with LeBron, if you're prepping to play LeBron, you're certainly fearful of who he is as a player. Physically, I took a charge on LeBron my 5th year in Orlando. I caught his spin move perfectly. I ended up with 11 stitches under my eye.
And last, but certainly not least, we got the biggest LeBron defender in the world, Draymond Green.
Bro, I personally know people that were scared of LeBron James, so I all out just disagree. Because I know a bunch of people that were and still are, in fact, terrified of LeBron James. Like, I've seen it. At times, I've had teammates that was terrified of LeBron James.
So let's talk about it. Let's see what other people had to say. Not a Bron fan, but he dominated the entire East for a decade. Thank you. You're telling me that somebody you knew you had to go through every year wasn't feared? Like, you had to beat LeBron to get to the finals. You had to. And nobody can do it for an entire decade. He went to 8 straight finals. And we're acting like this man was just, nobody really cared. I mean, they didn't really fear him. Like, they would talk crazy to him. They didn't fear him like they feared Jordan and Kobe. Come on now. Let's be for real. Just ask any player in the Eastern Conference in the 2010s that same question. Exactly. Yeah, Shaq also said Wemby was a glorified Bull. They're cooking. They're absolutely right. Now we're just saying anything. Shaq changes his stance on the GOAT debate every day. Also, is he aware of what Kendrick Perkins said a while ago? Exactly. We just went over that. LeBron certainly was feared in the East during his prime. Stop it. Raptors would like to have a word with Shaq. I mean, everybody is saying the same thing. Like, I don't know what Shaq is talking about. Mario Chalmers is just delusional. I don't know what's up with him, boy. LeBron would have won 10 championships if he played in the 90s. Probably not 10, but he definitely would have got up there. He for sure would have got up there. Shaq, you were out of the league when LeBron started winning rings. You have zero idea what other teams thought. You also went to Boston the ring chase after Cleveland. Then you ask him about LeBron. The narrative has been proven wrong over and over. Exactly. And I don't think everybody here is like a super LeBron defender. But when they hear like dumb stuff like that, they have to say something. Well, yeah, LeBron a clown. No one afraid of him. He flops his way to greatness. Okay, that's kind of dumb. That's kind of dumb. I mean, does LeBron flop? Yeah, he does. But We can't act like the man not great because he flops. Like, that's crazy. So pretty much everyone here is saying the exact same thing. To say players didn't fear LeBron is absolutely crazy. I mean, that's not like a real stat, bro. Like, who cares? We keep having these same tired conversations on these podcasts about things that we can't even measure. Like, who actually cares, bro? Who actually cares? We're just making up things to discredit LeBron's greatness. LeBron scores 40K points. Oh, but he's still not really a scorer. He still can't do this. He still can't do that. Oh, hey, he's 4-6 in the finals. Like, this man has an unbreakable record. A man that was labeled as not a scorer has an unbreakable record because no one is going to hit 40,000 points for a very long time if they do hit it. Because you would have to play an insane amount of games for the same amount of time as LeBron did, and you have to score an insane amount of points for as long as LeBron did. That's going to take a generational talent that probably won't come in a long time. So the fact that he's still doing these things, and we're talking about, oh, but people didn't fear him as much as MJ and Kobe, it doesn't make sense. It's